All right, so here we are. I've got progress on the work that I've been doing. So one of the problems that I've been experiencing is this. Gosh dang it! I will lay down some paint, and for whatever reason, it will do this, and I'll get these lines or crap in it, and so I sand it, paint it again. So let's just go through every piece. I'll just so where was this in that? This one was where was this one at? I don't see its partner. Oh, right here. Here we go. Okay. So let's just start with every piece. So we've got this. Right here. So there's that piece. And there's this piece. And its brother. This piece. And they're painted inside and out. And this piece. There's this right here, which is taped up on the inside. I'm hoping I'm not having to. I won't have to paint this on the inside once I remove that tape. We'll find out. I got my fingers crossed on that. A little blurb right there where the black line was painted. That. And right there, you can see some. So none of this has a gloss on it yet, but I've started putting the black accents onto things. That's what it looks like from this side here. And so next is this piece. See the black accents in the lines. This is one of the diecast pieces. So far out of everything I've shown you, this is the first of the diecast pieces. And here's its brother, its twin. And I hope this is acceptable to you. This is this piece. This piece, so I put the black highlights on it so far. This piece is one that moves up and down for posing. You can see some of the little ripples right there. I mean, literally, this piece could be. I mean, this entire Iron Man piece could be nitpicked to death. I don't know if I could ever get it perfect. I mean, I'm really working hard at trying to do that. So here's this piece. Got a little lead off right there. See if I can't get that cleaned up. It's the calf. It's the calf piece there. Little hinge. So you can open it up. And its twin right here. we got this piece. And its twin. Now this is covered up. All this will be covered up. You won't see this. Here in the middle. It's covered up with this piece. Right there. Actually, this one is the one that goes in there. So it just covers up like that. You can't see that little blurb right there. You won't see that. So while I have this piece, I'll show you that. This is diecast. This piece is diecast. And here's its twin. Drilling the holes in the diecast was extremely hard. I broke several bits trying to put those little indents into it. And here's the back. And the button to release him. You press this button and you can see that little lever goes in and out right there. So that's the button. And here's his hips. So the only portion here that's actually seen is this piece. It's his butt. And then of course, you know, when you release it down, it does drop down a bit, and you'll see this, and you'll see some of the ball joint area. That's why I've painted it all of it silver. You really won't see for the most part of it, but it really need to be painted. This piece right here is the collar, and it's actually where this sits in here. So for the most part, you won't even see the majority of any of this, but you'll see a little bit of it. So this is the neck piece. So like this whole bottom piece, you really won't even ever see it. You'll see, you know, this. Actually, you won't even really see that. And here's all the backs of the hands. It's raining again. It's winter, and I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background, but that's the problem. All summer it won't have any rain at all. Next month there'll be no rain. It won't rain again until Thanksgiving, December. We'll have a dry summer, but the winter rains a lot. It keeps the temperature down, the humidity high, and paint don't like high humidity and low temperatures. Paint likes dry, hot. These pieces here I painted, most of them you won't even see. Now, these are elbow and knee joints. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the black stripes on them. Putting the black stripes on are a pain in it. I mean, it really, it's a pain. These are die-cast pieces. That's die cast. These are die cast right here. It's a die cast piece. These are all plastic. This is die cast. So I've had to do a video on how to fix the elbow, and because the elbows being plastic, they break. Well, these are die cast. The elbows and these are die cast. So here's all the die cast pieces here. The majority of the figure is not die cast, just the problem areas. These are down at the ankles, I believe. Two of those. There's the other one. Let's see. These are on the back. I can't tell you how many times I've sanded and painted these guys. I mean, all of these pieces. 6 times maybe. Sand, paint, sand, paint, sand, paint, sand. Try to get it to lay smooth. Come back a few days later and it's all geeked up again. It's really frustrating. Winter's a bitch. These are the hips. So they're on a hinge. This hinge here allows them to go up and down, so you can bend the figure. These are the thighs pieces. They're die cast. And I painted a black stripe in there. Here's his twin. I look at a lot of these pieces and I say to myself, dang it, I need to sand and paint again. I'm really tired of sanding and painting. I'll tell you the truth, I'm really tired of sanding and painting. I really am. This is, I believe this is the back of the thigh. Two of those. These are die cast. Also, the back of the thigh. And let's see. These are plastic. Here you can see I've painted the black on it. And its twin. Right there. And on the other side of the thigh. So no, again, all this you won't even see. I showed you the other one. I didn't show you this one. Maybe this was the one I showed you. No, this was the one I showed you. Yeah, you already seen this one. And okay, so now we have the back of the elbows. And its twin. And we have the, I don't know what you'd call this part of your body, but where the Achilles is, I guess. This little hinge right there. It's twin here. Gosh dang it, I didn't realize that turned out as bad as it did. Son of a bitch. And here's his little feet. Jeez. Bottom of his foot. And the other one. And as I was doing this one, I realized that this whole side of the foot needs to be painted again. Look at that. One of one. I can guarantee you, I will never ever do another one of these. This is a lot of work. This is definitely one of one. That's where the Hot Toys logo goes on them normally. Has to be painted over, of course. There's the underneath of the foot. This piece is die cast. This piece is not. And we've got this, which is his bicep. And the other portion of it. All these holes that had to be drilled. That was fun. Jeez, what is this? It's smooth. It must be. Oh, what is it? Jeez. Man. Let's see where we at. Here's the leg, if you will, the front of the leg. Put the black stripes in there. And the knee. Shin, I guess this would be the shin. And the knee. And the other. Faceplate. That's tape over the eyes. By the way, that's not. Try to keep that from getting mucked up. Looks like that's taped on the inside there. Here's the helmet. Now, you told me not to paint the Tony Stark head sculpt helmet, so I didn't. Just this one helmet. What the hell? This is frustrating. Jeez. Biceps, die cast. And these are the shoulders. Two pieces make up the shoulder. Just snaps onto this. So we got this. Yeah. And we've got this piece which rotates up and out of the way. ball joint. Oh, and that never helps when you drop the piece, especially when you're painting it. Oh, this moves, by the way. Let's see, like that. Oh, yeah. You'll never see that. I'm not gonna paint that. That's down. That's up. Arms up. I don't know. Jeez. My goodness. Another piece here. This is on the chest. There. These are the missile shoulders. The supports have been taped off, painted around. Both of them here. And here's the smooth shoulders. Forearms. It's taped off. This twin. All those holes hand drilled. Sometimes I couldn't get the lines to be straight on them. I'm sure I tried on this piece. It's a lot more work than I thought it would be. And this twin. And the underside of the forearms. And the twin. What is that? Little missiles. Taped off the actual missile portion of it. There's the twin. And the closed up pieces. black painted in the lines. And the twin. Now these pieces I haven't painted the black stripes on yet. This is the air brake. So it folds all up like that. That would be totally closed on the left side. Gosh, dang it. That's got to be painted. No doubt about that. See, I didn't dare pull these pins. I would never get that pin back in. So I've had to paint that. Dang it. Did not even see that. That's definitely going to have to be painted. Sheesh. So, there's the air brakes. Man, oh man, oh man. How did I miss that? I guarantee if I missed it on this one, it means I missed it on the other one too. So let's have a look at that. Sure enough. Jeez. Man, oh man, oh man. You can see the layers of paint there. Different spray on, the darker and the lighter. Totally missed that. Here's the abdomen. I haven't black painted this piece yet. The way that's done is with I use a needle, and I just put the needle right there along the line and just drag it right across while applying a little bit of pressure on the needle to get the paint out. And then, a thicker one here, apply more paint to have it fill in the spots there. So that's how that's done. This little needle here. Just applying the paint. It's got to be drug across every little piece. And you can see I'm not doing any of the paint here, but you see how hard it is dragging it in there. I don't have the steadiest of hands, but the diecast pieces are easier than the plastic pieces. The needle wants to travel on the diecast, where the plastic, it wants to fight it. And this piece is plastic. I haven't painted that. I haven't painted this piece yet either. This is the chest. I mean, I've painted it as silver. I've painted the silver color of it. I just haven't painted the black lines in it. And as you can see, all the little holes that were drilled into this. And again, that's all done by hand, trying to space that out evenly and put it into the right line. Some, you see some little errors there. But I'll have to drag it right there and drag it right here. I don't know if you can hear that rain or not. Drag it right there. Here's the other side of this, right here. And here's the knees. These have to be painted. I mean, the black lines have to be painted into them. This is die cast. These knees are die cast. And it's twin. And the other side of the knee. All these pieces I'm showing here still need to be black lined, but gosh, I don't know. I may be ahead of myself. I need to repaint all this silver again, sand it, paint it. This is the the heck is this piece? This is the hip where the thigh goes. Actually, it goes like this. There's a little thigh up here. I think that's what this is. The other side of it, right there. Yeah, this is where the leg attaches to the waist to pelvis area. A lot of this really is never even really seen. You see portions of it. Sheesh, what is that? And the hands, started doing the hands, and I was like, gosh, I'm really getting burned out and painting these black lines on here. So that's as far as I got on this one. I started doing the black lines on this hand. This is the repulsor hand. And of course back here, the little wrist gauntlet goes on it.